What's up, y'all? So I wanted to talk to you guys again yet about another Latin American promo here that was advertising almost a second sequel, updated version of the Cartoon Network Invaded saga that happened many years ago. For those of you who don't remember, there was a section on Cartoon Network called Cartoon Network Invaded. And what it was there was a newly created set of characters, which were these aliens, who were going to each and every one of the most popular Cartoon Network shows and quote-unquote invading them. And so each show would slowly cross over with one another and everything because these aliens continued to enter their own respective worlds. So we had that crossover dynamic. Well, here in this new TV spot for Cartoon Network Latin America, well, it's not new, it's kind of recently been uncovered, we have what seems to be almost a sequel to the Invaded block that was from going on 15 years ago. And inside this promo, we see all of the, or a lot of the famous Cartoon Network characters as they are interacting with some weird things that are throughout this promo. And it seems to be all leading up to the fact that the Cartoon Network characters are being invaded by a set of monsters from the newest DreamWorks movie that was out at the time. And so those monsters from that movie are slowly crossing over into the Cartoon Network world.
Invasion, a Children's Day special overrun by creatures from DreamWorks Dragons, Riders of Berk, and Ben 10 Omniverse. April 30th on Cartoon Network.
One thing I do think is cool is we get to see Darwin as he kind of interacts with this kind of squid in the fridge, and we kind of get to see this kind of creepy kind of look in the fridge, and you get to see, you know, the squid kind of oozing and leaking. It's very kind of gross. One thing that is funny is we get to see Rigby in this elevator as he's kind of scared. He's like really wanting the elevator door to open so he can leave because he thinks there's a monster behind him, when it is a monster, but it's a monster that is Ben from Ben 10. Which I find interesting because we do see later in this promo that there is forearms there at the top. We do see a clip of forearms. So did he change aliens in between shots there? Or are we supposed to believe that this is truly a multiverse, and the forearms that's up there is OG Ben 10, and the one that's in the elevator is Ultimate Alien, Alien Force, or Omniverse Ben 10? Either way, it's a fun thing to think about. Other characters we have pop up are Fred Jones and Daphne Blake, as Fred is kind of trying to honk his horn at some monsters that are blocking the path, only for him to get covered in fire. Also, big respects to Frank Welker, who returns there as the voice of Fred. And then behind him, we even have Fred Flintstone, who is still just waiting in line. And there is another person waiting even behind them. It looks like Mordecai and Rigby, which is so funny because we just saw Rigby inside the hotel. Unless this is just Mordecai by himself and he's coming to pick up Rigby, which I suppose would make sense. However, I just thought that this was cool to share, that there was another invasion or Cartoon Network invaded type promo that happened, or an event that happened yet again many years later. Did you guys know that this existed? What do you guys think about this awesome, cool kind of event that they hosted that was in collaboration with Cartoon Network and the newest, at the time, DreamWorks film? Leave your comments down below. Like always, if you guys love what you see here, leave us a like, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and as always, I will talk to y'all in the next video.